Hello and welcome.
Good morning.
As you can see, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful view. It's a beautiful place. This is Bradford-on-Avon.
Yeah.
This is, what did I say? I think 17th best.
I don't know.
I think 17th best town in England, apparently. But we'll be the judge of that.
Yeah.
It's about a 15-20 minute walk into town along the canal path. So come with us. What a lovely day.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So we're just going along looking at the barges, aren't we?
Yeah.
Admiring the barges.
Being judgmental as well.
We have. A pillbox on the canal side.
Oh, look there.
Yeah. In case the Germans invaded and started using the canals, we could hit them back, if you like, but they were never needed. Yeah, we're just talking about the barges, you know. Some of them look... all you have to do is clean your windows, things like that, and some of them just...
they just look...
it's as if they're not bothered.
Yeah.
Put a bit of effort into it.
Keep them nice. They cost a lot of money, don't they? Keep them nice.
About the same amount as a motorhome, really.
Well, that's what I mean. You want to keep your home nice.
You do, yeah.
We were discussing where do you live on one. You said you would.
Yeah, well, I've had a week's holiday on one in the past, so I know what that life is like. And I could live on one, yes.
I don't know if I'd like it. I think you'd be quite restricted.
You are, but you have got the beauty of just having a week off. Just staying on your boat, chilling out. No worries about car parks and moving on.
But you can do that at campsites.
Yeah, but you have to pay for a campsite, a lot of money.
You have to pay a lot of money every year to stay here.
Yeah, but not that much.
Oh, this is very muddy.
It is. I did think about bringing the bikes on here, actually, but number one, I'm not sure if you're allowed bikes on here. But I can see tyre tracks, so I'm guessing you can. And number two, it is far too muddy. And number three, your leg isn't good anyway.
Yeah, it's all right. It's
holding up.
It's holding up, yeah.
So we've just seen a sign there, and that answers a few of us questions, really. It's free to moor your motorhome here for 48 hours, but then it's £25 a day. So it is similar prices to a campsite.
Still only allowed maximum of 7 days per month.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure, though, looking at some of these have been here a long time. I'm guessing you can get like an annual mooring price.
Yeah, some of these hasn't moved. It did say then 25 quid per extra day. So I suppose that is like a campsite price, really, isn't it?
I love it how she listens to what I'm saying. So this is the kind of thing we'd be after.
This is probably my favourite along here.
Waterway Dolly. And the reason we like it is this would make such a good project. And someone's already having a go by the look of it.
It's all gutted.
Completely gutted inside. They've put that, you know, that spray insulation on, and it looks like someone's planning on a great project there. That'd be lovely to do.
That'd be a nice one to do up this one, wouldn't it?
WiltshireNarrowboats.co.uk.
Yeah, that's a nice.
You can hire them out here. Now we are only 7 miles away, I think, from Bath.
Bath?
Most people go to Bath, you see. Not many people go to Bradford-on-Avon, so this is going to be... we're going to show you what you are missing if you just go to Bath.
Yeah, it's a lovely walk along the canal this morning,
it's lovely,
isn't it?
It's lovely, and we've come to the end now and we've got the locks.
Don't this look familiar, honey?
No.
Yeah? Did we go magnet fishing here?
This isn't sandbeds, Mazzy. It's very similar to cross flats and sandbeds.
Are you sure?
I am positive. She's thinking about where I used to live.
No, I'm not talking about where you used to live. Do you remember when you had to help lift something?
Yeah, that's where I used to live.
Is it?
Where my mum's friend's veg shop is.
Yeah, it was up there. No?
No, it wasn't up there. No, this isn't it. This is Bradford-on-Avon.
Looks very similar.
Similar.
That's the word.
I love you.
Aww.
We were contemplating trying to move the van a little bit closer into Bradford-on-Avon, but I did read that it's very narrow roads, very difficult, even for cars.
Can't get parked in there, you'll have to do a little walk. So,
Yeah.
but that's a nice one along the river there.
I'm really pleased we did. We could have got in a car park a bit closer, but I'm really pleased we didn't now, because that's a lovely walk.
Yeah, for the sake of, would have been more trouble moving the van.
It
actually,
would. It would. So we're just coming into Bradford-on-Avon now, and
It's lovely, alright. It's got a lovely feel.
it's very early. You'll have to tell everybody that.
Yeah, and it's Saturday as well.
Saturday, so it's
Yeah.
going to be quite busy.
Yeah.
You've got the lock in. Oh no, I don't have to say lock anymore. It's just the lock in.
Oh yeah.
With a canoe on the side of it. The Canal Tavern.
What is that?
It's
Family
a
dining.
pub
That's
type
nice.
place.
It's going to have some character here, I feel like today.
And if you're lucky, I might have a few interesting facts for you.
Oh.
Have you seen this place, Mazzy?
3 stables.
3 stables. Now I've just had a little peek behind that fence. You know what's behind there?
3 stables.
Yeah. 3 stables behind.
Lovely.
3 stables. What a surprise. I like it when people advertise what it is. We've just seen this car. What kind is it, Mazzy? Go have a look.
I can't remember.
Just have a look, see what kind it is. That's beautiful. I'm guessing, is it Chrysler? Chrysler? I'm probably completely wrong.
Looks like, is that Citroen side?
D Super.
I think it might be a Citroen.
No
is
idea,
it?
but that is beautiful.
Yeah. You won't get over them humps with that anymore, though, would you?
No, look underneath.
Do you know what? That
Touching
probably
the ground.
goes up when it's started, wouldn't it?
Possibly.
Yeah, I imagine it would.
If you go down Pound Lane, there is Tithe Barn. I think I'm saying that right. T-I-T-H-E Barn. It's like a medieval barn, you know, with an incredible, massive
Oh, okay.
wooden beamed roof.
What's it used for?
It's just English heritage now, I think.
Oh.
Just somewhere you can walk around, have a quick look inside. But it's a bit of a walk down there, and
Is it?
I don't think we're going to bother. We'll see. So we've just passed the railway station, and this looks like we're actually in Bradford-on-Avon now.
It feels so lovely. I like it.
Now, you've got a few like derelict looking buildings here. The Forge, that looks quite nice, and a pub here.
Even that over there.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. They're all gagging for one of my facts, Mazzy.
Oh, go on.
All right, there's about 9,400 people live here. But
That's not a lot.
no, it's a nice small one. Nice small one. But we have got bakery there. Some very, very famous people come from here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to reel 3 of them off all at once now. Because you've got Will Carling, the England Rugby Union captain,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
You've got Phil de Granville, and you've got Lewis Moody, 3 Rugby Union England players. I believe they all played together. I might be wrong, but I think they all played together back in the 90s or early 2000s. And I think you've got some World Cup winners there. All come from here or lived here. That's incredible, isn't it?
I don't watch rugby, so...
Yeah, but the fact there's 3 England rugby players in the same
Do you
team.
know what? I'd rather look at all these lovely buildings than...
In the same team,
I don't even know them.
all from the same place. I think that's incredible. You know, if you're a bouncer here, you'd be a bit scared, wouldn't you? You'd have all these rugby players coming in every day. So I'm feeling like this is the very centre now. Well, we're getting there. Tourist information. Statue.
This is a nice parky bit, isn't it?
It is in the sun, isn't it? It's a lovely day for it.
Yeah.
Early morning, sun's bright and beautiful. So you've got the shops over, well, shops starting over there, and this bridge is probably the most famous part of the place, apart from Will Carling. So we're at the famous bridge. Here's the bridge. Right, the Normans built the first bridge. There's actually 2 bridges here. Can you believe that? Can you see them?
No.
No. If you look on this side, see the arches are all round.
Yeah.
On the other side, they're pointed. right? So they only had one to start with, and it had no sides on it, and it was very narrow. People kept falling off it into the water, into the broad ford. That's where Bradford comes from. It was a broad ford, right, on the Avon. Are you with me? Broad ford on the Avon. Yep, Bradford-on-Avon. So this was one bridge, and people kept falling off, so they built another bridge at the other side and like joined them together.
Right.
So it's two bridges now.
Oh, you can't tell, can you?
You can if you look down there. I don't think the camera's going to pick it up, but you can see it's two different bridges when you look through the arch. Right, there's a building over there I want to show you because that's pretty cool. Before we go over there, this is where they throw off, I think it's 1,000 rubber ducks.
Oh, yes!
You might have seen it in the news, you might have heard of it. The duck race, famous duck race. It's every April, and they throw them right off where that couple's walking over the bridge now, and they all go downstream. And I think you buy a duck, I think it's like £2 each or something.
It's like a charity thing.
I'm guessing so, So you buy a duck, they throw them over there, and the first one to a certain point wins.
That's so fun, isn't it?
It's a shame it's not April, because I'd have liked to have seen that.
Yeah.
And when it does happen, these streets are heaving. It's a really popular event. Very nice map, showing you around.
We're here, look, we're about to cross the bridge.
Yeah, I think the majority is on this side, including the shambles we want to go down. There's some like Saxon churches or something. There's a few things here, we'll find them as we're going along. But this is what we were talking about. Now this was originally a chapel. And that's what it was built for.
Not a toll house? You'd think it'd be a toll house on the bridge, wouldn't you?
You'd think so, but no.
Yeah, no.
It was a chapel. And then they turned it into like a keep for all your local hooligans and stuff who get drunk on a night. Throw them in there. And
that's funny.
Nowadays it's actually opened up once a year or something, one day of the year, so people can have a little peek inside.
Oh, okay.
And on top you've got a fish. I don't know if you can see the golden fish up there. That's supposedly a sign of Christianity. We're guessing these are probably the two most beautiful buildings.
Yes, you have an Italian restaurant there.
Yeah.
And this is the tea room.
Let's show them closely because they look incredible.
Yeah.
Now, when you stand back from... Oh, the sun isn't in our favour, unfortunately.
I'm in the shade here.
When you stand back from this, these two bits here, they're like caving in, they're all over the place. It's like a very crooked building. But Mazzy has a little story about this, the bridge tea rooms.
I tried to find out quite a few things on the town. This is the only one thing that I sort of took note of. That, I think it was a father and a daughter having their picture here. Well, the daughter was, the father was taking the picture. And I'm going to put them on the screen, Dan will put them on the screen. And up in the top middle on the right hand window you can see a lady ghost.
A ghost?
A ghost,
oh,
yes.
Cool.
So we'll put that on the screen. Yeah, so this is known to be haunted. She's up in the top right hand middle one.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, Mazzy. Which means that one there.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about the place is what I saw here. Double winners of the UK's top tea room. So it must be nice in there.
Yeah.
But it's closed at the moment. I bet it would be lovely. Let's show them the Italian just round the corner, Mazzy. This is quite nice as well.
It's almost, I want to say, from the same sort of era, isn't it? I don't know.
I want to say it's called ravioli, but it isn't. It's an Italian restaurant, and the word ravioli comes to mind, but it's called Ravello. We're a bit close to it, so you might not get the
you're not
full
going to get the
gist.
full feel, right?
But it does look incredibly nice from across the road. So crossing the bridge, you can imagine, can't you, someone who's just been in a fight in town, thrown in here, and he's just peeking out of there, thinking, oh, what have I done?
You could pass some like little odds and ends through there, look. There's always, well, there's a gap. Pass some food and stuff if they need, can't you?
It's a lovely door, isn't it? Really nice. This is a very, very busy place for traffic again.
Yeah.
just crossing over earlier. We struggled. It's a stunning place. It really is nice. I'm looking forward to getting on this side. There's the church up there. Okay, we've ended up in a random little square here.
Yeah, it's quite quirky.
I don't know any of the history, but it's like there were old mills. In fact, this surprised me because Bradford-on-Avon is an old weaving town, I believe, as Bradford was as well.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was just a northern thing, but they did it around here. But it looks like they've turned the mills here into, well, apartments above, I'm sure. And a few shops down the bottom here. It looks lovely. And a co-op over there. And I think Mazzy's missed the beautiful sign here. Secret garden. How lovely. Cafe, look. Nice place to sit for a coffee. Where's she gone? She wanders off.
I'm doing my belt off. Look like my flies are undone. Here, look, do you want to go in the doghouse?
I feel like I've been in that for weeks. The vaults.
This looks nice. Can you get out the other side?
It's unusual, isn't it?
It's actually like a vault thing, isn't it?
I'm sure we're allowed to walk through here, but it's
nice, isn't it?
It's
I've
lovely.
never seen anything like this.
Can you actually sit there? Are they for people to sit down?
A cup of tea and stuff, I suppose.
They've got fur on them, Mazzy. That's how posh it is around here.
What do you think this vault was?
Well, there's a sign here. I don't know if this is how to do with it. I don't know. I can't be bothered reading about it, to be honest.
Is it something they found?
I don't know, but this here,
Yeah.
this machine, we're going to see that in a minute, I believe. I believe whoever invented that used to work with Isambard Kingdom Brunel or something, who did the trains. I don't know. I don't know the story. I'm rubbish.
He's not as clever as you think, is he?
Just looking at a few properties.
Yep.
It does look a little bit dearer than a lot of places.
A little bit dearer, yeah.
But what I am
It's a
finding,
nice area. What?
if you want to live here, you're probably going to live in an apartment, one of these converted mills into apartments, like.
Oh, I see.
Do you know what I mean? Like this kind of thing. There's a lot of that going on. But this, I'd say, is your average thing. £375,000 for a
That's
little.
Winsley, that one.
Oh, is that not here?
No.
Okay, Bradford-on-Avon, £650,000. £350,000. Yeah, it's too much for us. We're not moving here. We'll stick to his van. Okay, someone else famous who comes from here. You're gonna like this one.
I thought you were done with it.
Oh no, I've got a few.
Oh.
But this is one you're gonna like. Stephen Volk.
Let me guess, he invented...
No, he wrote the screenplay for Ghost Watch. Can you remember the Ghost Watch thing, which terrified me?
Terrified the whole country.
Back in 1992, for Halloween, they did a Ghost Watch TV programme.
Yeah.
And it was actually a written thing.
But everyone at the time, the whole
We all
country
believed it.
thought it was happening. Yeah, that's really hard to find to watch. Actually, I've tried looking for that.
I remember it. I'd been on a night out with the lads, and I came home, and it was like midnight, and I'd recorded it, and I put it on, watched it, and I was terrified, and I could not go to bed that night.
I think it was the fact they had the girls, the kids involved, didn't they?
Yeah.
It made it feel more real.
Oh, it was scary. If you can see that, go back and watch it.
It was
it's
BBC,
corny,
wasn't it?
I think so. It was Sarah Green and
it was good in the day. The whole country was panicking about it, weren't they? Anyway, we're heading up to the shambles.
Yes, we're doing the shambles. It's 10:15 in the morning, so we want to get this out of the way whilst reasonably quiet. There's a little plaque up there, though. I'm not moving anywhere till I've read that. The old town hall was here.
What, that building?
Yeah, right here. There's a plaque there, and apparently they had stocks right here. Stocks and a whipping post or something.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, stocks and a whipping post, so if you were naughty, this is where you'd get embarrassed in front of the whole village as it would have been back then, I'd have thought.
Such a horrible thing, isn't it?
I
Did
think
every
it's
town
brilliant.
have that sort of carry on?
Well, you know, if you don't want whipping, don't do it. So this is the Shambles.
Now, where have I heard the Shambles? Is it York?
York.
Yeah.
York have the big famous Shambles.
Yeah, lovely little thing.
Oh, look at the door there, that's lovely. I've seen this on a few videos actually, and I didn't realise how small it was. I thought it was going on and on and on. It's tiny. Meet at the Shambles, opening 7th of March. We just noticed up here, you've got this overhanging thing here, and there is a little plaque up there, but I can't read it. But there is another plaque here. Oh.
Shambles used to be part of the meat market or something. I'm guessing that's what it was all up here.
Part of what?
Meat market. Medieval meat market.
You know what that means, don't you, Mazzy?
Yeah, Olympic winners in the town.
This is after a dude. His name was Ed McKeever.
How did you know that before looking?
He won canoe Olympic gold. There's actually a bridge named after him as well.
Is there?
Yeah, the McKeever Bridge. They've renamed it after him.
Oh. So the Shambles was smaller than expected.
Honestly, the Shambles in York is the best place you could ever go in the world.
York is lovely.
This Shambles here is a shambles.
No, it's not.
It's about 30 foot long. The Swan Hotel, that's nice, 1500. That's
There's
an
some
oldie.
ghost stories about that place too,
Is there?
actually. Yes, a lady and a child's been singing there.
The only problem with it is though, Mazzy, it's a Green King.
Yeah, Bury St Edmunds, that Green King, Bury St Edmunds. Yay!
Catholic church there.
That's nice.
I believe
isn't it?
that used to be the town. Was it the town hall? I think that was the town hall once upon a time.
Do you want to have a look at it? That looks lovely.
I don't like going in Catholic churches.
What?
I don't feel like I belong in them because Catholic churches are very, very religious people.
Yeah, and I'm Catholic. Let's go and have
Oh,
a
you
look.
are? Come on then. You're Catholic.
You make me go in everybody else's church. It says we've got to go upstairs to the church. Let's go and look, shall we?
If you like.
I've never heard of going upstairs to a church.
Right, we've run out of the church. We didn't feel comfortable in there.
No.
I told you, Catholic churches are very...
No, Catholic churches can be beautiful. That's peculiar. See, if you look at the building, look, it's a funny shape.
Yeah. No, what I'm trying to say about Catholic churches is they are very religious, and it, like Christian churches, it tends to be more tourist attractions for a lot of people, but Catholic churches are still very, very churchy.
Yes.
And I feel they should be left for their Catholicism, isn't it?
Just
And
stop. Just stop.
And not just a tourist attraction. You know what I'm saying?
Churches ain't just for a tourist attraction. They are for prayer.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't feel we should be going in as using it as a tourist attraction. I'm going to shut up right now because I'm probably digging a hole for myself and I don't know what I'm talking about. The beauty spot. I think what we're finding is the nicest buildings are the mucky ones. The clean ones don't look as nice as the mucky ones.
That's character, isn't it? It's aged.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
We're a bit confused. I don't even know how to say it. La Cotonnière.
It's going to be a boutique, isn't it? I mean, when you look at these.
Oh, is it not open yet?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it is.
Is it?
Just look at these. You've got this dressing gown for a child with a gold dummy holder.
Pacifiers for our American viewers.
Pacifiers?
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Blinged up, isn't it?
Very blinged up. Look at these little diamonds on the
They
shoes.
are cute.
Oh, you'd have to have a very posh baby to go in there.
Cheese shop.
Cheese shop. The cheese shop. They sell cheese. they're closed. It does say it's open today,
Yeah.
as of 9 o'clock, but they must have slept in, it's not open.
There don't seem to be a lot open today, but I don't know why.
Can't be bothered.
There's a lovely little ginnel alleyway thing over there. We're going to go across the road and show you.
Yeah, we'll have
This
a quick
is
look,
cute.
just up here. I love to see these outside houses, little boot scrapers.
Yeah, this is the little
Yeah, let's,
alleyway. It's lovely, isn't it?
I'll just take you up a little bit, that's lovely. How traditional is this? You feel like you're going back 100 years. Private paths and gardens, okay. So we won't go any further, but absolutely beautiful. Is the sign, is it going to pick up on this camera, Mazzy, this beautiful painting? I don't know if it is. Dandelion. Dandelion, can you see it? It's a lion dressed up all dandy.
It's what the place is called, Dandelion.
Is it?
You didn't know that, did you?
Oh wow, it's the Dandelion pub.
We can watch England versus Wales there.
Oh, it's funny you should say that, Mazzy. You just mentioned the rugby.
No, I didn't mention the rugby. Hold on, I didn't.
You just said you can watch the England versus Wales. Thank you very much. Thank you for that, because it's on at 4:45 tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you. That'll be a really good treat for me. Thank you. Get to watch rugby. We'll just have to nip back over the bridge for a moment because we need the toilet. But look how the water's right down there. Okay, it's about 15 feet down. There's a level up here, flood level. That's another 6 foot up. 1882. God,
that would have taken out a lot of properties.
That would have taken out a lot of this town.
Yeah.
Having said
That's
that,
horrendous.
it is quite, you know, we're at the bottom now. It's quite hilly on both sides going up. But yeah, that's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why.
So the big question we are asking you tonight: should we sell the motorhome and buy a barge? Should we live on a barge? Answers in the comments, please. It does look like a nice life, doesn't it?